Alright, welcome back to Eternal Duelist Soul. Last time we took down YuGiOh. And today I've decided we're going to take down Bakura. I think he might be the second hardest duelist. I'm not exactly sure about that, if I remember correctly. Because I know it's hard to rank them. Because Taya, she's a pushover, but at the same time she has 3 Gemini elves, which in the start of the game is just like, oh damn, what am I gonna do about that? But Tristan, I think, is the second easiest, even though he has like a couple of random cards that are a little bit strong, but he's really not a big deal. So it might be a tie between Bakura and Taya, just because Taya has those Gemini elves. That's the only thing I remember about Taya, is that she has Gemini elves, and I'm just like, oh, well, fuck. Now what am I gonna do? Like, all I can literally do is like play like Aqua Matador, and then wait till I get Change of Heart, or Mirror Force, or Speak of the Devil, or something like that, in order to, you know, at least steal her monster. But then most of the times it wouldn't make a difference, because she would just draw another one and then summon it. Excuse me. Pretend you didn't hear that. I mean, I'll probably edit it out. I don't know, it depends on how cool it sounds, but I'll most likely edit it out. But yeah, we're heading up to a good start so far. We pretty much got them down to half already. I haven't played this game since we took down YuGiOh, so it's not like I have any new cards or anything like that. So yeah, we pretty much have the same old Drilling Lizard. What is this? Kumodoko? Yeah, like, Taya has her Gemini elves, but Bakura has the Dark Elf, which is technically stronger, but he loses 1,000 life points every time he attacks. So it's really, like, I don't know, I think that's a lot less dangerous, to me at least, because I mean, I could just play a bunch of things in defense mode and he'll eventually whittle himself down to the point where he can't attack. So at least Gemini Elf, she could just bang rush all my monsters relatively easily. So see, who's gonna lose life with this? Yeah. It's so depressing when they attack me with shitty monsters. Like, I'm playing shitty monsters in defense mode, but then somehow they manage to have even shittier cards to attack me with and then lose life points somehow. Like, I understand that this is the beginning, but it's just, I don't know. Maybe I'm just too used to, like, how YuGiOh is now. I mean, I can't really say that. It's not like I compete in tournaments or anything like that. I don't know. It's too... I don't like the fact that everybody has like the same deck, or the same archetype, or just the fact that it's just pretty much the same cards running around. It's, I don't know. For me, it's a different kind of YuGiOh. Like, all the fun is sapped out of it. It's more like, what's the word I'm looking for? It's like really streamlined. So I don't really like that. It takes all the fun out of, you know, building your deck and coming up with combos yourself, playing against your friends, seeing what kind of combos and stuff that they have. Like, I don't know, it's whatever. It's for a different kind of person. That's how I see it. Yeah, what's his name? Bakura is the first person that ever introduced me to a field spell, because he's the only one that has one. Actually, no, I think that's a lie. I think Taya has... I forgot the name of the card. Chorus of something. It's like a baby with like wings, and all it does is gives all your monsters 500 attack. Defense. But that might be also Tristan, or it might be a different game altogether. Actually, I'm not. Don't quote me on that. So I don't know. But yeah, like I said earlier, normally I would have been screwed with, you know, that Dark Elf, but I managed to get him to whittle himself down to the point where I could just summon any card to take down his monsters. Of course, it's a little more difficult since he has Wasteland on the field, which increases all his, well, not all his, just all dinosaur, zombie, and wait, I just read it. And rock. There you go. Dinosaur, zombie, and rock type monsters. Very odd mix of monsters. I got here Silver Fang. I think it's the same one from last episode that I added into the deck. Not like, I mean, it's just Silver Fang. I mean, it's not like, oh, what? Why didn't you tell us you had a Silver Fang? What the hell? It's just silver, dude. Like, who cares? It's Pot of Greed. Oh, that's one of the cards. Oh, thank God he used Pot of Greed after he attacked. That would have been, it would have been in game, but it would have fucking sucked. Yeah. Pot of Greed is one of those cards that I really miss using in the advanced format. Like, I understand draw 2 cards, advantage, blah blah blah, people bitch, they won't buy the card game, I get it, but it's just, it's agreed, you know, it's the most staplest of staple cards. Like, I understand you can maybe run a deck without Heavy Storm, or Giant Trunade, or Solemn Warning, or, you know, the funny thing about that card, but I'll get back to that in a second. But, you know, stuff like that, you could definitely run a deck without those. But, you know, if Pot of Greed is available, Pot of Greed goes in any deck. There's no deck where Pot of Greed would just not work. Like, it's a free card, basically. Well, technically 2 free cards, but you know what I mean. It's, I don't know. It's just really hard to generate draw nowadays, at least for me. Just because I don't play any, like, really expensive decks. So the decks I use aren't really that heavy on draw power. The only deck I know that I'm running right now is a Psychic deck, and it's pretty much, it's a pure Psychic. Like, they have all Psychic monsters, except I'm trying to work in Jinzo in there, just because it's Jinzo, and because I got one recently, and because it's Jinzo. So, and he fits in with the whole theme, so it would be really cool if I could get him to fit in, but it's kind of odd to have a random level 6 summon, like normal summon, with my Psychics, since they're pretty much all level 4 or lower monsters. I mean, I'm not even sure if I have that many level 4s. They're mostly like level 3 and lower. But, yeah, I mean, it works out because I can special summon relatively easily, but if I end up drawing Jinzo, it's kind of a dead draw, so it's kind of hit or miss. Plus, I need my traps most of the time. Like, for example, I think it's Psychic Trigger, which lets me draw and remove cards, so I really need that. So to not have traps, not to mention the deck, or at least the one I have, isn't exactly that potent, so... And geez, he has this whole armada here to destroy me. But luckily, even with the field spell, Pumpkin is only 2,000 attack. Everything else is 2,000, so Aqua Matador is just being the MVP. He's the real MVP right now. I'm gonna be a dick and just place him in attack mode. Because, I mean, he wouldn't attack, you're right. But, yeah, just to lure him into attack would be really foolish. Activate Mirror Voice. It's really cool, like I said last time, in the later, against later opponents, like, if I were to do that kind of play, they'd be like, that's kind of suspicious, and they would not attack. But we're gonna go ahead and finish off Bakura with the MVP, Aqua Matador, who's done literally everything this entire duel. So, that was pretty cool, I guess. It took a while to make this video because I was trying to, I guess, teach myself to talk with a British accent, at least a decent one, just so I could read his text. But at the same time, it just didn't work out. I mean, it doesn't really matter, the text in the game, I'm not really paying too much attention to it, just because it's really irrelevant. It's just like, hey, let's duel, and it's like, oh hey, I won, or oh hey, you won, that sucks, let's play again. It's not like it's really relevant for me to read it. But, yeah, if you don't know why I wanted to do a British accent, it's because in the English dub of YuGiOh, Bakura's voice actor has a, well, I don't know, let me reword that. Bakura's dub voice in English has a British accent. So it would have been nice, I guess, throwback, but whatever, it doesn't matter. It didn't happen. Cause I suck at accents apparently. Like it's really funny, like when my friends are always making like accents and stuff. And then like I think in my head it's like, oh god, I can't do it. Like I'm glad I've never been put on a spot to do like even simple accents of any sort, because I just cannot, for whatever reason, just nothing comes out. So gladly, or not gladly, what am I talking about? Luckily, it's not really like that essential. I'm not like a voice actor or an actor or anything like that. But I don't know, it's just one of those things that I don't understand how people develop the skill to have other accents. Like for me to try and get the British accent, I literally typed into YouTube how to speak with a British accent, and I saw a bunch of videos, and it was really interesting and pretty informative. But it's not, or at least not for me. It wasn't the kind of thing that I could pick up from one day to the next. So I figured, as interesting as it would be to have a British accent, I might as well just get this episode out. So here we are today. I mean, maybe later on I'll work on the British accent. Maybe by the time that we face, well, spoiler alert, I guess, not that it really matters, but by the time that I face Yami Bakura, I'll try and see if I can do the British accent. We managed to steal this monster here. We got a good, almost game. That's pretty good. It's about what? 40? No. It's almost 4,000 damage, I think. Right? Yeah, it's a little bit less than 4,000. That's pretty good. But I bet he's gonna summon something like Dark Elf next turn, and I'm gonna like be stalled for a while until I take it down. I want to try later on to make a video where I get like way better cards, like at least decent cards, and come back and face them just to see how quickly I can beat them, and then compare it the time to like now, where I just have to sit here like, oh man, he has a level 4 monster with 600 attack. I have to freaking play defensively because my strongest card, Armored Lizard, at the moment can't do anything about it. So actually a great thing that he's Man-Eater Bug on Armored Lizard. Alright, I wouldn't say the greatest thing, but it's just good because then he can't use his ghoul to attack my Armored Lizard and I won't lose any life points. But at the same time, he attacks me directly, so I guess it balances out. It doesn't really make a difference. Ooh, clutch swords. I didn't even know I had swords, to be honest. I completely forgot. Like, I know I looked through my deck in the first episode, but I just kind of like zoomed past it. I mean, like I said, all the decks are pretty much the same. So it's not really that relevant. What the hell is he doing? Why would you use Dark Hole? Alright, that's cool and all, but you could have not used Dark Hole. I don't understand. Okay, I really don't. I don't understand what the point of that was, but whatever. I have that Megamorph here, but I won't have enough to really do much with it. So, wait, no. Oopsie. I just noticed how the life. For a second, I thought I had 2,000 life points, and then I could use Megamorph to attack him and stuff, but it's actually reverse. And I just noticed that he sacrificed his fucking thing for a pumpkin. I don't understand what logic. What was all the logic in that? These young Yu-Gi-Oh games. These early Yu-Gi-Oh games were really stupid. Like they made really stupid plays. Like the AI was just not that great. What's going on? I say this as he has the upper hand technically right now. It's gonna be a lot lot of this series. For the first while, it's just gonna be me making tiny little attacks at their life points just to whittle them back down while they take out bigger chunks from me. But luckily, he's gonna do me a favor right now with that Dark Elf. Oh man, that hurts. Ooh man. Ooh, that hurts. Oh man. I might actually use this actually. Yep, I have lost. That's just great. I mean, my only hope would have been to somehow survive and have 100 HP. To have 100 life points and then miraculously use Metamorph and take off at least 200. But that's not gonna happen. Because he's just gonna attack. Dueling Wizard has no defense, so he's gone. Pumpkin's gonna go in, 800. And alright, he can't attack. Alright, man, I forgot. But now I can make the difference. Because I can't do anything. I got an extra turn for no reason. Oh, maybe someone's gonna Dark Elf. No! Whatever will I do against 2 Dark Elves? That's just great. I lost a freaking Bakura. Man. Fuck you, Bakura. Balance your deck a little. I have like 2 cards. Like in my trunk, I have like, what is that? 3 duels. So I have 15 cards in my trunk. Presuming that none of them are repeats. Like that Dark Hole. Rearrange my deck. Shut the hell up. All I have is, oh, never mind. I had a Silver Fang. This is actually the Silver Fang that we won last episode. I know I'm supposed to believe in harder cards and stuff, but come on. At least have some sort of decent, you know, something for me to believe in. I mean, I had the Witch of Black Forest and stuff. It sucks that my MVPs are like those defensive monsters. Let's get rid of that card. I can really make that huge difference. I really wanted to not have to do 3 duels in one episode. Unless it was an actual good duel, but whatever. What am I gonna do about it? Gonna go ahead and challenge Bakura again. I'm so mad he beat me after doing all those stupid ass plays. Oh, Dark Hole. Summon the guy in the motorcycle. Then use Black Panther while I have swords. Then sacrifice all of that to summon Pumpkin. Who I think the motorcycle guy has like 1900 base attack. So I'm speechless. But yet I can't even shit on him because he beat me. I hate those kind of situations when like a really shitty player beats you just because you have like shit yourself. Like I can have a shitty hand, but like the most annoying person and like crappiest duelist just beat you out of a fluke. And it's, oh yeah, I'm the best, and you can't really do anything. I'm gonna go ahead and crash, and then attack with my giant disgusting bug. And then my turn. I'm gonna take my monster to do a little bit of damage. Blue-eyed silver zombie. I always thought that card was pretty cool, just because it has blue-eyed in the name, so I thought maybe there was some sort of like bigger version of that card later on that was similar to Blue Eyes Red Dragon, but needless to say, it never happened. I mean, I have Megamorph here, but I'll only be able to use it for 1 turn. That'd be kind of pointless. I have all these songs stuck in my head. These songs, just one song, because I think that's the only song that they have in this game. I forgot when it was that they started. They used to. I want to say it was the DS ones. That whenever you were losing, they would change the beat. And whenever you were winning by whenever you were losing by like 2,000 or 3,000, whenever you were winning by 2,000 or 3,000, they would change the tone of the song, which I thought was pretty cool. I know they do that in the PSP one also, but to be fairly honest, I didn't play that one that much. I only played Tag Force 1 because they released it on the PS2, and I played, but it was really buggy. And I played Tag Force 4, I think it was. I think I played Tag Force 3 for a while, I had borrowed it, but then Tag Force 4 came out, and I decided to get that instead. But yeah, they were a lot better than these, just because they had a lot more cards, and they just, like, I guess the hardware, because it was just a lot more like in depth, and I just felt like there was a lot more in those games than in the handheld ones, in the Nintendo ones. But I don't know. I feel like the Nintendo ones are also a lot more fun. So I don't know, maybe it's just because I'm a real big fan of the Game Boy Advance. I've played so many Game Boy Advance games, it's not even funny. Like, I've played that system to death. So that's why I've started all the way back from the beginning with some games that I haven't really played in so long. Just have them there collecting dust. But yeah, after Bakura's first attack, taking my disgusting bug, I forgot what it was called. Goody. I don't remember. It's irrelevant. Since then, he hasn't done any damage until just now, where I attacked his Woody Phantom. And unfortunately, I should have summoned. Could have maybe won this turn, or at least been a lot closer to it. But doesn't matter because he has nothing. And we have the all-powerful Mystical Space Typhoon in our hand. It's going to ask him if I want to destroy my one face-down card. No. And we're going to go ahead and finish this with King Kraken. No. And I win. And like that, we've taken out Bakura Rule. You guys want to hear my British accent? Do you? Nah, y'all ain't ready. Y'all ain't ready. Not yet, not yet, not yet. Let's choose another pack at random. I don't really think it matters, really, what pack you pick, because they all relatively have the same cards. Like, not the same exact cards, but they're around the same caliber. As you can see, I didn't really get anything. I got the oh-so-powerful Sparks. Wow! 200 life points! No! Ah.
It's the Blue Eyes White Dragon.